I got that. I got that. Got this. And I got this. Ooda lolly, golly, what a day. Don't you just love busyness? Busy, 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 busy. Okay, computer's over there, mouse is here, phone is here. Should probably charge my phone actually. Hello. How you doing? How you guys going? What's up? I dropped my phone because there is a slight bit of me that is, I don't know, nervous or something because of what happened last time. But let's not talk about that if we can help it. So let's see, got my laptop. Hey Dom, hi. It's okay, Harriet, I don't mind. I'm maybe starting a tiny little bit later than I would have wanted, but I did need to do a couple of things in the city. So I'm going to be working on bits and pieces, bits of commissions. I'm going to try to do a bit of everything, but knowing me, I'll probably end up working on the one thing and I'll just keep working on the one thing. Oh, what a day. As much as I want to continue on Suki, I'm going to actually work in Illustrator first. Done a couple of pictures. One of them is this Gooby skin, well, these different skins. You know how Dolan carts come out? Well, these are a couple of skins that I wouldn't mind being in the game. So we've got Snoopy as a shark, even though she's not technically in the game yet. And we got Gooby in her Halloween attire. If you guys remember last year, I did draw a Halloween Gooby, and you only really saw the bust. So this is seeing it in its full body. So it's basically like a witch ghost type costume. And I don't know what the little, things are. I don't know. Ghastly ghoul. I don't know, just random. But what I'm actually going to be working on at this point in time is this. I got to rewrite that in Photoshop, but yeah. Now it's out of the way. I'm just going to be drawing a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what that is, but if you think that, then why don't you leave that as your headcanon? A Dark Clan. I'm okay, just... You know how it's like I got all these things to do, so today I'm just going to be doing a bit of everything, this, that, and the other. I will be working on commissions. I will also be working on my own original pieces, thank you pieces, This is a thank you for 24,000 YouTube subscribers, but it's not going to be the only thing I'm working on today, so that's why I haven't labelled this stream as working on the 24,000 pick. Yeah, oof, what a day. Not a bad day, just busy, Dark Clan, fair enough. Oh, it's very sweet of you, Duck Sauce. I don't know, popular is a very weird word for me. It just feels a bit... I don't know what the word is. I kind of want to say out of reach, but that doesn't seem like the right word. Hey Pokemon Blast, how you doing? I'm okay today. Are you feeling better? Yeah, can't complain. Should really turn Pokemon Go off though. I don't need it on right now, I'm not using it. Just put that to the side. I've got this on in case anyone needs to talk about, if anyone needs to get to me in Discord. I've got that up on my laptop. And I think I'm going to keep Gooby's hat small in this because, I don't know, I think she doesn't just wear the same hat. I think she has probably a few different hats. I like how Dolan acts on SPD. Good for you. Hey, Vengeance. Don't you want to catch a Pidgey? I've got a lot of Pidgeys. I don't need to catch a Pidgey. Why did I pick Gooby to be a mermaid? It was kind of, it wasn't 100% intentional. Dolan just didn't want a human or another anthro character, so I just kind of, did a bunch of random sketches and this design just seemed to stick. Although to be fair, the design was a hell of a lot, was much different. When she started off, she basically just had slits for eyes, you know, just a couple of lines. Her hair was, well, not as wavy. I suppose it would have progressed either way because, you know, that's how it happens. And she had nubs. She didn't have hands, she had nubs. So, like you know, Powerpuff Girls, how they don't have fingers, they just have, like, you know, those you know, hands that look like fists or just, you know, circles. That's what she was. But I think the artist's name is Return of the Goo. He kind of made it a bit more Planet Dolan, you know, made it look more like she belonged in Planet Dolan, or the Planet Dolan style. And then all these other bits just sort of came about. So yeah, originally she was very basic. So I can't 100% take full credit for the design because it was changed a little bit. But yeah. You're probably going to see me adjusting this quite a bit. And of course I forgot to lock the layer. The one thing you do, you need to... Your PD character doesn't even have legs. No, she did not have legs either. She was always a mermaid. Another funny feature that I had her have, she had wings as well, but we ended up taking that out of the design because it just seemed a bit weird. She did have wings, and that was the way that she was going to go on land. So she was a fish, but she had wings so she could go on land. That was the plan anyway. I don't know if I've still got the original, if I have the original sketch on this computer. So you will probably see me adjusting this quite a bit. Oh, thanks, Alyssa. New artist, huh? Well, congratulations on being an artist. I find it very hard to use the name artist to describe me. I don't know, it's just the way I see it. I'm just going to work on the hair now because I like hair. In most of my pictures, the hair is quite flowy, and if you see my more detailed stuff, yeah, it's fun. Gooby, how's your friend's wedding? It went really well. She's married now to what she, you know, as I refer to Dolan, she's married to the love of her life. No, it went really well. Artists are people who find enjoyment in creation. I do believe that, but if you say that you're a professional artist, then the way I see it is you need to actually, you know, have experience, you know, I suppose I'm sort of half describing myself without meaning to, but, you know, be well known, you know, be using art as, you know, more than just a hobby, as your actual profession. Ah, thanks, Duck Sauce, much appreciated. If someone sent you a plushy green hat, I would be very amused. That would be awesome. I don't know why I'm shaky. I think it's just because it's been a little while. And I think just because of what happened last time, how you guys saw not necessarily a different side of me, but just me not at my finest moment. As I said, I'm okay now. I just needed to cool down. Hey, bottle rockets. We may or may not do Quiplash a little bit later. I'm not too sure what's happening yet. Because you see, Dolan has gone out to a appointment, and I will be, as far as I'm aware, I'll be streaming at least until he gets back. I don't know what his plans are. I've kind of based things on what Dolan does on the day. Draw a Tracer. I did draw a Tracer. I don't know if I've got her on this computer though. I drew Tracer a while ago. I did a poll on Twitter, and it's like, okay, what should I draw? I've actually drawn a couple of Tracers. That's it. That's the one. Oh wow, she's actually more completed than I thought. That's my Tracer. Huh. She's actually more, as I said, she's more completed than I thought. Charming. Okay, so apparently I'm just missing some. That's it. Did you draw your Dolan cart fishbowl cart? No, but I will draw it. Oh, you haven't been? Yeah, I'm streaming from my bedroom. I've got a desktop computer now, which is a lot bigger than you know, my laptop, which is right here. So I still got both. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Alyssa Moran. Oh, thank you, Michaela. That's not nice. Someone's like, hey, Pika, and other people are like, ew, it's Pika. Hi, Pika, welcome. But yeah, this is a tracer that I did start a while ago. I do intend to finish her. I think I was just a little bit stuck on how I was going to do the, you know, the bits on her leggings. But yes, so that's pretty much more done than what I remember it being. Oh, and the bits on her shoes. But I'm not working on that now. I'm just showing you that, yes, I have done a tracer before. Not too shabby, is it? Now back to the Gooby that I was working on, because art is busy. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sure I repeat myself 10 times a day. I go to tell Dolan a story and he's like, you've told me this already, and, you know. Yeah. But he's still with me, so I must be doing something right. How did Dolan form the Planet Dolan crew? Well, it was just a simple matter of he was looking for people to do work. Paid work, of course. And it just kind of happened from there. People approached him, he approached some people. I think there are more people that have approached him than he's approached them. You know, they've seen the advertisement and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't mind working for you. So you don't play any video games? Not 100% true. I play Pokemon Go, which is kind of, you know, thing. And I've recently been getting into Dolan Kart quite a bit. That's because Mr. William, that Gooby, if you guys have seen the Dolan comics, you know that Gooby please face thing that he does. Basically my character is based on the Gooby, except I've just kept the ears and the hat, and the colours are based on that character. Yeah, it's based off the meme. Exactly, Duck Sauce. You listen to me. So I've got Dolan card. It doesn't say what my... Damn it. My high score is 11,940 meters, and for some reason I started the game by accident, so I'm just going to have to run into things. Hey, Theorizer. There we go, I ran into something. I mean, I could play, but I don't want to right now. I just want to show you that I have played that. You're so original. Dull. Okay, so anyway, back to the drawing. Hey, Julian. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm late too. I mean, I'm a day late. I said I was going to stream yesterday and I ended up falling asleep. That is awesome that you were #1 on the leaderboard. And you should know that when you see Dolan on the leaderboard, it is the actual Dolan. For however long until his score gets, you know, trumped again. Because you guys are just really good at playing. I'm nowhere near on the leaderboard, but I am happy with my score. What a day. Ooda lolly, golly, what a day. Hey, Razor Cat. Ben, aren't we all at some point in our lives dead inside? Dolan is a cheat? Well, he didn't cheat as such, but he just bought a lot of the... in the game, because what Dolan's had to do is he's had to play the game, then when there's bug updates, or fixes, he has to delete the game and start it again and, you know, just see if the bugs are still there. He had to do that a few times, and with one of his games before he was, before he deleted his account and then started again to check for the bugs, he'd powered up Dolan Dash as far as it can go. So he got a high score by doing that. But his current one, it's legit. He just got very lucky. He just had a very good run. Yeah. Oh, someone asked before, it's currently 2:21 p.m. So I've still got plenty of time before I decide to whatever. And I'm on my computer, so I don't have any limitation. My only limitation is if Dolan wants to, you know, do something. Because 9 times out of 10 he is working. I mean, if you look at my stream descriptions, usually I say Dolan is working or Dolan is asleep. Well, he tends to work quite a bit. So I only really get to see him when he has his time off. Interesting. Yeah, so it's just been busy. I've, you know, as I said before, I was at a wedding on Sunday. I worked on, what day was it? I worked Friday and Monday this week. Saturday I had Japanese class, and I think there was something else that oh, that's right, I had to get ready to go out to go to the wedding, so I didn't have any time to stream. Oh, thank you, Douglas. Much appreciated. Why can't Gooby talk? Because that is just the character thing. Why though? Because Dolan kind of sees me as, that's how Dolan interprets me. So just think of, you know, Scrat from, I knock things over. Just imagine Scrat from Ice Age, how, you know, he probably could talk, but instead of talking, he just makes all those weird noises. That's kind of what the inspiration for Gooby was. Because I tend to make, Dolan's talked about this before, but I tend to make weird noises when I'm surprised, upset, angry, or happy, and, you know, all that. So he's decided to incorporate that into the Gooby character. A $500 donation would be very welcome, but you need to bear in mind that I would not use it just for myself. I would definitely give a bit of I would give a proportion to my parents because they are in quite a bit of debt. So I would try to help them out. That's just me being honest. Is it spelled Dagup or Dagup? It's the first one, usually. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cringer Roast Toast 2. That's very sweet of you. Hey, Zach Scott. I get the feeling I probably missed a couple of people, so let me just go up and get the racing game. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. No. Hey, GTA 5 lol. Welcome to the stream. I am just working on, you know, a couple of different art pieces, not sticking to one in particular. As I said in my description, Dolan is currently out. Oh, really crying child with mustache. That sounds fun. There are quite a few commissions, yes, and I will be working on some commissions. Don't think I'm skipping out on that. I'm just working on a bit of, you know, bits and pieces, you know, this, that, and the other. What got you interested in art? It's always been there for me. Like if I'm having a tough day with school, not that I'm in school anymore, or if I'm having a bad day with, I don't know, just a bad day of feeling crap, drawing was just something that I could do and it would calm me down. And the times when I was too depressed to draw, I would just read a manga or something, but that was very rare. Basically, drawing's always just been there for me. And I have a lot of fun doing it, and I still have a lot of fun doing it. You want a commission, you donate at least $10, $20, or $30, depending on what you want. I do mention the tiers in OBS. I'm pretty sure it's still there. Donation tiers: $10 for a bust, $20 for a mid body, and $30 for a full body. I suppose I should really change the font because I think there's a few people that are like, don't know what's happening there. Can you say Dagup? Dagup. Don't ask me to actually do a Dagup. I can't force it. If I force it, it hurts. If I do it, it hurts. Either way, it hurts. It's a curse. I hate my Dagups. But they are a part of me, so what up? Hey, Phoenix Vlogs. Welcome. Ugh. So you wanted to see the Splatoon drawing? I do have that up at the moment, just... I haven't called it Splatoon though. Okay, just let me go to OBS, switch to Photoshop. And you can see the Marina and Pearl that I did start working on, but I'm not done with yet. I might work a little bit on it today. We'll see what happens. Hey, Jelly Crystal. Welcome. Why does it hurt if... No, it hurts if I day gulp. Like, a day gulp is a very intense hiccup. It hurts. It's loud. It hurts my ears sometimes. And yeah... An OC, it depends on how detailed the OC is. I reckon if I was to drop everything and work on a picture, it would probably shouldn't take any more than 3 hours, depending on how detailed the character is. And if I do nothing else, like if I just stop. The donation tiers, basically $10 will get you a bust, which is from here up. Mid body is basically just to the hips, and full body is, you know, full body. And you're basically paying for, what you're paying for with the donation tiers is, unless I'm feeling generous, black line art and detailed colour. So, do I have an example right now? You see how Melissa looks in some of these? That's basically what you're getting. When it comes to detail and, you know, black line art. Some people have said that I'm a little bit... You know, I should charge more, which I probably could do, but these are stream prices only. If you commission me in other ways, I charge full price. Commission mid-body, yeah, go ahead. Just bear in mind that I won't be able to start it right away, but I will put it in my book, and you can feel free to check up on me as however often you want. And now I'm going to go back to Illustrator because I'm getting distracted. How much do I love Dolan? I love Dolan with every ounce of me. In truth, and I know some people would be like, oh, and other people would be like, damn, I love Dolan more than I love myself. Or more than I like myself, I should say. Yeah, I still have moments of bad self-esteem. I don't know why. It's just me. I'm pretty sure I've said that to Dolan before, that I love him more than I like myself. I know it probably sounds bad, but it's true. Oh, Zodiac, that's so sweet of you. You don't need to, you know, you need to look after yourself first before you donate to other people, in my opinion. Hey, Blake. Gurgak is also human? Yes, but he's a disgusting human. As in, you know, the character, not the actual person. I don't really know Gurgak well enough. How much do you love coffee? Coffee is my savior. Like I said yesterday, I fell asleep because I did not have any coffee. And I ended up napping a bit longer than I intended. No, yeah, Zaragamba is Dolan's brother, so I suppose he's also kind of marshmallow-ish. Oh, Zodiac, you're a sweetie. Yeah, Dolan refers to me as cute girl. He still does refer to me as cute girl sometimes. Although, you know, he calls me other things now because we're actually married. No. Would you visit Russia or Paris? It's on my to-go list. You know, how you have those places that you want to go someday, but you just have to actually, you know, save up and actually have the time. Coffee has allowed me to win debate tournaments in the past. Well, good for you. Coffee is good. Toasted marshmallow. Any new PD characters? Not as far as I know right now. That t-shirt question of mine. Dolan's been, you know, busy with the game stuff, and I've been, you know, trying to keep on top of things. So I haven't really had the chance to ask, but I will. I don't know if I think they might grow coffee in Australia, but I think we just import it from other places because they grow it better than us. Simple mannequins. Sometimes I use references, other times I draw from, you know, just my memory. This picture, for example, I did use a reference, not of Gooby, but of the pose. I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but you might have seen that Sailor Moon had a reboot recently. Not the, well, yes, the anime, but the manga as well. It was still the same pictures, but it was redistributed about 5-6 years ago. So one of the manga covers is of Mercury doing this, and that's what I took it from. Hey, Gian Matteo Riolada. What a name. You should have Dolan play Hello Neighbor. Yeah, maybe. What's my favourite sport? Don't really have one. I'm not really much of a sport person. Okay, so let's see what this looks like so far. So you can see the hair, bits and pieces. There's a bit of curl that's not quite curly enough. Yeah, well, I think everyone's kind of sore about Shima. Some more so than others. But as I've said before, she wasn't fired or anything like that. She just left, and we don't know why. We have suspicions, but we don't exactly know the reasoning. That is way off. The Super Planet Dolan group are currently not looking for any new people. Maybe try again in about 5 months or so. I haven't heard that before. I mean, I remember hearing about, what was it, 2013, 2012, and I think there was another one. You guys are all so nice to each other. Yeah. I don't know. I suppose we'll never know. She hasn't even emailed to say, hey Dolan, I'm not coming back, but I am doing okay. I am safe. She hasn't sent anything whatsoever. Nothing. So it is not Dolan's fault. He has tried contacting her a few times. But you know, some people just want to be left alone. Do I like dogs or cats better? I like cats. I have a kitty myself. Her name is Jaina. Yeah, a lot of people like that Mr. Cartoon Movie Makers. Oh. I'm going to save this. I'm going to work a little bit on the face, and then I'm going to work on another Illustrator picture. So like I said, I want to do bits and pieces today. Try not to get distracted by just one drawing. You're a dog person? Well, fair enough. Dolan is out at an appointment. Is Snoopy your sis or friend? She is my sister. She's also a friend. You have a Siamese cat called Kira? That's beautiful. My cat is a Burmese, and her name is Jaina. Does Snoopy have a YouTube? She does actually, and she's been uploading a couple of videos lately. She did one of her friend Marcus doing a roleplay with his penguins, and what else was there? She also did one recently of her scouting in the Love Live game, which she's obsessed with. I have no idea if that's the case. Thanks. I love it when I'm told that I look tired. But I have work to do. I am awake, so I am going to do this. At what age should you start with art? This is probably going to sound cliche, but basically since I could pick up a pencil. I am probably going to play Quiplash, even though something happened last time, but we'll just see what happens. I want to work on art for a little bit because it has been a little while, and bear in mind that I am on my big computer, or my desktop, so I'm not limited to my battery going down. Lol. It's called Quiplash. It's a game that we play. It's fun. I still like it. I've played it quite a bit, but I still like it. Do you like the YouTube channel Sunday? I don't think I've seen it. And now I need a tissue. Did you try your best to stay strong from last stream? Of course. I told Dolan what happened. He wasn't a big fan, but, you know, stuff happens. Forced Dolan to play the granny game. I don't even know what that is. Good job, Gooby. I don't know. Snoopy actually has the ears of Snoopy, and Gooby has the ears of Gooby. Or Goofy, depending. Actually, no, I think I will do this. I'll do the lashes through here, and then I'll just put hair over it later. This is one of my techniques that I do sometimes. Potentially, but I don't know anything personally. Dolan, I think he hasn't really played Diablo out of all of them. The granny game is a horror game, of course it is. Then yeah, Dolan will probably play it, but don't ask me to watch because I can't stand horror. I'm a wimp, basically, and that's why I'm not a fan of horror. Thank you, 107 boss or 107 boss. It's okay, random and randomizer games. Can't stay up forever. What do you think of Dolan Kart? I love it. I've played it almost as much as, well, not as much as Pokemon Go because it's got a lot of years ahead of it. But when it comes to my phone battery now, it's about Dolan Kart 80 and Pokemon Go, whatever the rest of it is. I do like Dragon Balls. I do like Dragon Ball. I haven't played Xenoverse, but Dolan has. Pretty sure he likes it. Did we purposely name our channels after a meme? Dolan did. I just followed suit because my name was Golden Gooby and it would have been weird for me to call myself something else after being this character in Planet Dolan. Fair enough, Zeph intro maker. Azriel, basically I practice. I know people are like, you know, you practice, you get good, and it is actually, it's accurate. I mean, you're not going to get any good if you don't practice. I mean, you don't even realize you're practicing sometimes. It's like, I want to try drawing this character. In fact, to tell you the truth, my Let's Draw series is kind of my excuse to practice drawing. I think it's actually been quite successful, and I've learnt that I can actually draw other characters that I didn't really know I could. This week was shitty. I'm sorry to hear that. Were you a mischievous kid? I was a weird child. Very weird child. You want to be a YouTube animation channel? Well, then keep trying and hopefully you'll get there eventually. What is your art style? Is it like realism or cartoony? I'd like to think it's a balance between both. Like, I try to do a bit of realistic and cartoony. It's kind of always been my thing. Like, the straight-out cartoon style I'm not a fan of, and the realistic stuff is just sometimes a bit much for me to go to do, so I think I find a good balance. Oh, okay, Azriel. Inkscape, huh? Cool. So just whatever you interpret it as. I call it cartoony realistic, but I'm not really too sure if that's a word. And yes, she is meant to be crying because she's overwhelmed with how nice people are. It happens. People can be nice. Alright, fair enough. Ace the Time Patroller. Me and Dolan gonna watch the new Slenderman movie? I won't, but Dolan probably will because, as I've said, I'm not a horror fan. Why am I not a horror fan? As I said before, because I am wimp. Do I like Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo is kiddie horror, so I can handle kiddie horror. Cannot handle adult horror, if that makes sense. Okay. Teeth. Yeah, I'm not a fan of horror. I don't know if it's because of some kind of, you know, traumatic experience when I was a kid or anything like that. I'm just a wimp. Big wimpy gooby. Have you checked your DMs also, awo? Or awo. Oh, whoa. I forgot how to say oh, whoa. What is this? Thank you, Jelly Crystal, for the donation. Arigato gozaimasu. I've actually heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I've actually heard that Hellbent is planning to stream Dolan Kart at one point. I don't know when, and I'm not too sure if it's actually going to happen, but I have heard that Hellbent is going to stream Dolan Kart at some point. The art style of the Polar Express, I thought that was really good. It was a good movie as well. Some people have even said it's probably one of the best Christmas movies out there. Yeah, I can't believe that. People are going to have a go at me in Discord later. They're like, Gooby forgot how to say oh whoa, what is this world coming to? Is there unlockables in Dolan Kart? Yeah, there are. There's a few. But unfortunately, it doesn't really show it as much as it should. Like, it's not as obvious as Dolan wanted it to be. Yeah? Cool. I can't believe I forgot how to do oh whoa. That is so embarrassing. Friday the 13th? Oh yeah, it will be Friday the 13th. Okay, got to avoid any dark corners. Why do you have to buy skins? Because Dolan didn't want the game to be finished within, you know, a day and then people are bored after that. But he does admit, and the game dev does admit this as well, the skins are a little bit pricey, so I think they are currently working on bringing it down a little bit, at least for the first buyable skin outside of the bee. And you need to buy the bee first because it unlocks a power-up. It's the only suit with a power-up. The other ones are just nice skins. True story. Okay, back to this. Yeah, the Gooby fish skin is quite a bit. I'm currently working up to buy it myself. I am nearing 30,000 shinies because I've been playing it on the 2 times and the experience. Hmm. Don't pay the demon, don't let him think it twice. Drama, drama, drama. Because they just happen to be stories that people have information about. I have no idea. What a day. What a lolly, golly, what a day. Crystal Lake, I'm guessing that's a horror reference. Don't know if I've seen it. I might have, I might not have. Don't pay the demons. Don't even know why this song is stuck in my head. Don't you just find it weird when you get that one song that, for whatever reason, even though you haven't heard it for a while, it's just like, hey, I'm going to pop into your head for no reason, just to say hello, and I'm not going away anytime soon. Thanks. See you, Zodiac. Thank you so much for coming by. Much appreciated. Hopefully we'll be able to see you next stream, whenever that is. Probably Friday, but I can't promise yet. So I think tomorrow I might go out and play a little bit of a game. Might even stream Saturday as well. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I'm awkward. Like I said, a little bit more on this, and I'm going to work on another picture that I've got in Illustrator as well. Lol. Isn't it funny when in-jokes become a thing? Thank you, Shinlon. Sorry. Shedon Lads VNG. Thank you. Much appreciated. Of course, I'm using the wrong thing. I use Illustrator because I like how I can control the lines a bit better. Like, I can get curves and it looks nice. But I still like to tidy up in Photoshop because, I don't know. I just have my techniques and they work for me, so why fix what's not broken? Hey, Eyeless Jack, long time no see. Fair enough. Hey, Azrael Dreamer, welcome. Hey, Keko Man. Gotta do that. The stories on Reddit are basically just stories that people have submitted. Unless it's the number one thing, the stories have not actually happened to the Dolan characters themselves. They just used them to what do you call it? Represent what happened. So they act it out. They use the Dolan characters to act it out. That Keko Man, I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of we shall see. Who animates it? Who animates what, exactly? Because there's a few different animators. So it depends on what you're asking me. I have no idea. I did not everything. My thing just vibrated. Yeah, unfortunately Doopy won't be in the game. The reason why is because she wants to keep full copyright of her character. And to do that, it means that she can't actually be in the game, unfortunately. But she has given us copyright over her OC Pecan, and Pecan will be voiced by her as far as I'm aware. It's actually a very cute OC design, so, you know, it could be worse. So I'm gonna need that boat. I'm sailing away, away, you're welcome. Cause now we can do everything well for all. I'm becoming more interested in fan art, but I haven't created any. Well, one thing you could do maybe is look at artists that draw what you want to draw, have a look at how they do it, and get inspired. What I end up doing a lot of days when I don't know, I'm just out of it, is I browse DeviantArt for ages on just, you know, my favourite characters, favourite game series. I just look at that. People are talking about Halloween already. You guys sound like Dolan. Dolan loves Halloween. Loves it. It's a shame it's not really that big in Australia, which is one of the reasons why Dolan wants to go to America. We went to Japan last year, as a few of you would probably know, and the Halloween stuff over there was, you know, I wouldn't say intense, but, you know, they acknowledged that it was Halloween, and Dolan was very happy to see all the Halloween stuff. We actually went to Disneyland while we were there, and they were all set up for Halloween, and Dolan was just immersed in how good it was. It's hot, but I'm okay. What's your favourite type of music? I tend to go for pop and rock. Okay. Well, good for you, Jamie. I am seriously no good with horror. Down one. You're a fan of Simple Plan? Simple Plan's pretty good. Come on. Whew. I wouldn't be surprised. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh, fair enough. Just going to try to make sure that it actually works. It's not. Yep. Okay, eye thing there. And we'll just see how this goes. And just see that. And yep. Like I said, I'm not going to be working on this the whole time, but yeah, it's coming along, looking nice. The eyes, she's got big, thankful eyes. Fair enough, Headbang. Not everyone has to. Hey, Duck Sauce. Gooby, what do you think of Silver Spider? Seems alright. Think I've spoken to him once or twice. I have nothing against any PD person. They all seem, you know, genuinely nice people. I don't talk to them as much as I probably could because, as you guys know, I am socially awkward. How I'm able to stream, I have no idea. So I might be working on the eyes for a little bit, just trying to figure out how exactly I want them to look. Get rid of that. Civica swag, probably. Don't play the demon. Don't let him think you twice. So I want it to be looking down, so we'll just see how this goes. Let me do this. So besides that, how's everyone going? You guys had, you know, good, well, I suppose it's been a while since I've streamed, so was your weekend good? Any adventures? Oh, whoa. Doll. That's very sweet. Yeah, no, I'm just weird. I'm one of those people that, you know, if people contact me, I'll talk to them, but I find it very weird to contact people myself. So, that is me, that is Gooby. Don't pay the name. That, and gotta do this right. Snow camping. Guessing that means it snowed. Thinking maybe like another thing there. Pringle the One is live. Well, good for him. Her army is disappointed. Look, can I blame my tough tiredness? You know, it happens. Fair enough. Don't pay the demon. Don't make it think you twice. Don't pay the demon unless he gets you to the other side. Arrange. No, arrange. Bring to front so that it goes in front of the white. And that one too, bring to front. You played Fortnite? Good for you. Arrange, bring to front. I think I might also just put a little thing here too. That one. That's funny, Dom. That's funny. There we go, and there. Down a little bit. Dozer. Let's just see how that looks so far. Seems pretty... Well, she looks happy at the moment, but she will be crying. Sure, Azrael, it sounds really good. Oh, whoa. Now I can say it. For some reason I couldn't say it earlier. That is such a bad thing. Still Illustrator, I'm just going to go over to this, which is a picture that I drew for myself. God, look at how weird the paper is. I think I scanned it. Why is it yellow? I don't know. Really? New Year's Eve falls on Friday the 13th? God damn, what is it about that day? See, I'm almost finished with this. Just going to, well, for one thing, do that. That Sailor Moon. As I said, I'm a Sailor Moon fan. Sailor Neptune is my favourite. Don't know how many of you guys remember it, but I did draw a picture of Sailor Moon last year that I worked on streams, during streams. This is Sailor Neptune. She's my favourite. See you, Duck Sauce. You don't have to know every single character. Usagi is definitely very fun to draw because of her, you know, her hair. Sailor Neptune is kind of a greeny blue one. There's two. There's Sailor Jupiter and there's Sailor Neptune. But Sailor Neptune kind of shows up later. When it looks stiff, and you just gotta make it less stiff. There we go. Whew. Oh, fair enough. Brain farts can't be helped. I love that word. Brain farts. It just says it right there. Brain farts. You doing okay? Can't complain. Just doodling. Doodling, doodling, doodling. No, bad. I'm also keeping an eye out, just, you know, because I'm pretty sure Dolan will be home soon. I'm not too sure what he wants to do, if he's going to, you know, work a little bit, or if he wants to hang out. He had food. I haven't actually had food yet. I had a coffee. I have not had food. I do not recommend. Why haven't I had food yet? Because I don't know. I was going to have a banana or something. Owo Army forgives you. Thank you. I do not want to disappoint the Owo Army. I will admit that sometimes the sketch ends up being better than the final picture, but other times, you know, the digital work trumps the sketch, I guess. Suppose I don't know what one this will be yet. Okay, save even though I've just done a little bit. And of course it does that which I do not want. Charming. I get it because Sailor Uranus, ha ha ha. There actually is a Sailor Uranus, but her power is wind. Yeah, be careful about that. We shouldn't really talk about that. I don't know if it's temporary or if it's, you know, for good. It wasn't actually me that did the, you know, hiding and the banning. It's my mods. Because they were looking out for me and I actually worried a few people last time, which was not my intention at all. Oh God, why did I say that? Why did I laugh? I should not laugh. Pretty sure that's what I meant to do, just that and that. Maybe out there like that. Let's see how that works. Or where? What? Fair enough. Whew. I said I don't know if this will be a success or a failure. I thought my sketch was pretty nice. It had a couple of inaccuracies, but you know, that happens. My lap kitty. My kitty is somewhere that is not here right now. She's probably soaking up the sun in another room. Knowing her, lazy kit kit. Don't bury the demon. Cats have planted an invasion? Really? I hope mine doesn't try anything. I'm sure she'd probably, you know, get her way. She'd probably be one of the leaders. And yeah, I think I should probably just have a bit of hair down there. I think. Hey, Amphel. Basically, I think the long story short of why that person is no longer here is that he was rude and, you know, he just got angry at the wrong times. The mods can explain it better than me because I really don't want to get into it right now. Did I ban him though? No, it was my mods who did it. And to be honest, I also found out that he'd sent some not so nice messages to people that were in my Discord. And that was kind of another one of those, if I'd known that, then, you know, something probably would have been done sooner. But you can't act if you don't know what's happening. Well, people in chat should be, well, mods in chat should be able to know who I'm talking about right now. Look, sometimes things happen and you can't take it back. I'll probably get a message at some point from him being like, why am I not allowed in stream? And I suppose at some point I will have to answer. Like I said, it wasn't me, it was my mods who took action. Why didn't I take action? Because I was busy trying to recover from what ended up being a very stressful week for no reason. I don't know why it was stressful, it just was. Hey, IN Boys Virch. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Sounds like you have a nice amount of animals, Asriel. I'll probably get a message later. Not looking forward to it. Probably just say ban them, but I don't know. Back to, what was it? No, that's a bit thick. 5. People on stream will come and go, easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let him go. Sorry. I have no idea, Dom. Hui. When will you stream next time? I don't know, either a Friday or Saturday, I think. Spec Dolan's probably going to come home soon. And that one little coyote howling at the moon. See what it looks like now. Ooh, yeah, kinda. I think when it's coloured it'll look better. Fair enough. I don't know. I think maybe that eye could be a little bit bigger. That one's okay. Alright, see you, Mfal. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Stopped and heard a sweet and sad refrain. Come sundown sky with a lonesome tune. There was one little coyote howling at the moon. My phone gives me messages. It's like, do this, do that. No, make me. Don't you just love when devices tell you to get up and do stuff and it's like, I don't want to. I don't know why I did that. Da da da, do 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 do. Come home soon and one little coyote howling at the moon. Do I flip off when I'm mad? Sometimes. Maybe that's another reason why I turned the camera off. Because like I said, I got mad before I got upset. Good job. Fair enough. Rode my pony across the western plain. Stopped and heard a sweet and sad refrain. Filled the sundown sky with a lonesome tune. Driving. I don't drive. Not because I don't want to, just because I'm awkward. Thanks. Yeah, shit happened. Don't like talking. Prefer if it's not brought up. It's just something that happened. Come on, about there maybe. Trying to make it look nicer instead of just a, you know, blob. Dull. Thanks, vengeance. Then this needs to go in front too. Object, arrange, bring to front. Da 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 da. Just try playing Sad Satan. Why? Why do you want me to play games? I'm not a game player. The only game I play is Quiplash. Which is fun. Most of the time. Oh, where Army's here to protect me. Arigato gozaimasu. And I just speak random Japanese because I can. Even though I really don't know that much. Yeah, I play Dolan card. It's sort of meant to be a mix between the original anime and how the artist draws her in the manga. I think these should probably be smaller. Yeah, I play Dolan Kart. It's a good game. It's fun. Any updates on the Dale Jr. bust? I looked at it. See, the thing is, I've just had a very... I had a wedding to go to and I had to make sure that I was all ready for that. And even then there were some things that I almost forgot. Heck, I almost forgot the present. I almost forgot the present. I also had to get my dress pressed to make sure I was at a friend's place, to make sure that one of my other friends actually came. Basically, I've just been busy, and this, apart from sketching a little bit last night, this is the only time I've really had to work on some art stuff. I'm just trying to get back into it. It's basically done. I think. Banana or cucumber? Probably banana. I don't like cucumber. Hey Mike, welcome back. Just seeing if there's anything I've missed. No, she's got a crown, she got that, she got that. Bits of hair which I'll obviously have fun with. Do this so that it doesn't get lost. I don't understand why people are like, shut up person. It's not very nice. They could be going through hell for all you know. What was my favourite Cards Against Humanity moment? God, I don't know. There are a few, you know, those cards that you play which are awkward, but you play them and then you win, and then it's like, okay, whose card was this? It's the winner. And you put your hand up and it's like, that was me. I am both sorry and not sorry. I've had those moments, yeah. Yeah. I think I'll be able to do more with the hair when I actually colour it a little bit. I get to do my cool little things. You had a throwaway card? My sister had a throwaway card that she ended up winning with, but she didn't realise, she didn't really think of it in the terms of what it worked with. The card was shapes and colours, and I think the question was something about mental illness or something, and it just made the person laugh, so she won, and she was like, yeah, good times. Neptune's so pretty. I have no idea. I think Dolan's back. Probably come in and be like, what's up, Gooby? What you doing? And I'll be like, I'm doing stuff right now, sweetie. Hey, look, you paid for it. You have more than enough, you know, reason to ask about it. I've just had a very, you know, not so good couple of weeks. Oh God, I forgot about that picture. Oh, that's scary. What is the picture even called? Neptune. Why is it not showing up here? Ah, there it is. Damn it. Gosh, this will be one of those draw this again kind of things. So I have a few pictures of Neptune that I've been meaning to, you know, do and all that. Quit it and back to this. I'm going to go to Chrome and I am going to get a reference. Yes, Pika. Hello. I just need the colours. Oh, of course it does that to me. Sailor Neptune. Which one do I want to use? I'll probably end up doing my own thing with it as I've done before. Let's see, probably the new one. Or is that a little bit basic? Just looking. No, you're not, Pika. Dolan's not even here right now. I think that'll be okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm very picky with references. It's like, okay, what reference do I want to use? That one's alright. Maybe this one. So you can kind of see it. Or what about that one? Why am I so bad at this? Yeah, I think I'll use this one. I basically just need the skin, hair, and gem and the other thing. Okay, Photoshop. Open. I suppose I'm a little bit warm as well. That's probably why I sound like I'm slightly out of breath. Okay, this. Doesn't really matter what style I have. I just need the white. Why don't you have more subs? I don't know. I'm pretty cool with what I've got. I'm just going to fix up the lines a little bit. One of the cards said machine gun. Oh God. Okay, steady hands. I can do this. I did hear, I'm pretty sure it was Dolan. It's either that or the housemates. Me not sure. Cool. Oops, wrong, too far. So this is how I get my curves or corners done, my points. There is a way to do it in Illustrator as well, but basically you just have to outline the line art and then fix it that way, but I find it easier just to do this. So it takes too long the other way. My opinion. You just do whatever's comfortable. Oh, whoa, what? I don't even know half the things that go on anymore. I'm starting to feel hungry. I've not eaten anything yet. Don't know what I'm going to eat. Something simple. Might just have a banana or something for the time being. Got to try to eat healthier. I'm gonna, you know, body's screwed. No sense of Dolan. Hey,
Oi,
baby.
chut.
How'd it go?
How'd what go? The thing?
The thing.
It's fine.
Yeah?
Did you get my message?
Which one?
Text.
How long ago?
15 minutes.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, so that's just about to happen. There we go.
Oh.
So, if you do find a chance.
I'll think about it. Damn. Yeah. Dolan's got a friend coming over. So I might just stream for a little bit longer, then I'll stream a little bit later again, hopefully. Oh. I should have put my thing up. Just give me another 10 minutes and I shall join. I'll just send a message to Dolan even though he was already here. It's okay. I didn't forget about that thing happening, I just didn't know the timing of it because, you know, timing sucks. So what I might have to do is I'll hang out with Dolan for a little bit and then I might stream after that too. Because I haven't seen this person in a while either. So it would be nice to hang out for a little bit of time, you know? I'll just try to get the basic colours done at least. Shh. You're getting sleepy. Fair enough. I need food anyway. I might have food while I'm hanging out. Silly Dolan. Not telling me plans like a good husband would. Nope. Bad. Did a thing. Wasn't meant to do the thing. It is warm today. Fix that too. Show me the thing. It is hot. Don't even know what I'm going to eat. Something smart, I hope. Not something I don't need. Gotta be good to your body. It's the only one you have. And if I'm not good to my body, then I have to go on iron infusions, and I really don't want that to happen. I don't want to have to have iron infusions. That looks Sucky. And now we just have Gooby ranting. Oh, whoa. Good job. Dun, 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 dun. Pizza's cold, that sucks. Whew. Batman is AIDS. Not very nice. I don't know how you can mean it in a nice way. Unless there's a whole lot of things I don't understand. C0. I'm pretty sure I've mostly tidied it up. So now one more layer. Do this. Get the hair colour. Pretty sure it's all selected apart from that, this, and this, and that. Screenshot. Hair. Oopsie daisy. Look at that hair. Look at that colour, isn't it gorgeous? Might be the wrong colour though, I might need to fix it. Pretty, pretty. Skin colour, probably that. That's definitely way too dark. It's just how it interpreted it. That. Looks a bit more accurate, yeah. Here, and this bit here too. That's a bit of hair there, so. Have I got this on? Yep. Ding. I did see a trick. Let's. How do I do this? Pixelate. That's how you do it. Okay, step backwards. Pixelate. Fragment. Nah. There is a thing you can do. Pixelate, pixelate, crystallize. Is that it? This is a way that you can select the colours better, from what I've heard. It's probably too much. Undo crystallize. Do crystallize again, and we try to. So basically, I just want to get the colour of the gem. And this is what I'm doing. So this is the colour of the gem, so now I can use it. Supposedly, that's the colour of the gem. That looks about right. The eyes too. I can't remember where I saw this trick. I think it was somewhere on a thing. So yeah, we've got that for the eyes. More accurate eye colour now. Of course, we need to get the actual this too. That. Da -da 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 -da. I'm only going to be streaming for a little bit longer anyway because I'm going to hang out. And that's probably more accurate. Pressure on this is very weird. I never need to be lighter than that. So it's basically meant to be white. It's basically just a circle, so deselect eyebrow colour, which is pretty much, says it's brown, but I'm just going to do a dark green because I can. Because I can. Yeah, I used to know how to do all that, but I forgot. I'm just getting the colours. I'm going to do my own thing with it. No, it feels like the eyes are just a little bit dark. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, I'm very picky. Deselect. Might even change the hair colour a little bit too, so we got that. I think it's just a little bit more green than what it shows. Adjustments, colour balance. But that maybe that too. Yep, definitely step forward. It's good. And of course the bits that I miss. Looks way too dark. So I think I just have to think, no, why does it do this? Keeps on selecting something else instead. Live. Image. Adjustments. Color balance. I suppose what I really need to do is this one. Hue saturation. It works. Yeah. And she just has a tiny little bit of, you know, just a bit more nippy. Red maybe. Did you listen to 21 Pilots? I've heard of them, yeah. My sister loves them. Like, loves them. So you can't tell how accurate my colouring is because the light from outside is sort of playing with this a little bit. So like I said, this is based on the how she looks in the manga and how she looks in the anime, the original anime. This light is really annoying me. Oh, whoa, what? God, it doesn't even know what it's selecting. Skin colours all over the place. Good job, Gooby. It's my favourite anime. I don't really have one. I usually say Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon. Just have to find something else. There's a part of me that kind of wonders if the layer has shifted and I'm just none the wiser about it. Damn it. Wrong layer. Wrong colour. Give me the colour. Colour, colour, colour. Colour, colour, colour. Colour, 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 colour. Okay. And something to come on down a little bit. There we go. What? Whew. Why do I think my pen brush is weird. It doesn't seem to be selecting like I want it to. There we go. Alright. So we got Neptune, just going to save. I might need to get more references for some things. Neptune 2018, save for that. And then I'll save it on my USB as well because I can't risk it. Save as Neptune and Gooby. Damn it, I cancelled it by accident. Save as. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to be coming back or not. We'll just see what happens. So I am going to go now because I'm going to go socialise with Dolan and friend that I have not seen for a little bit. That looks so much different on OBS. Why does it do that? I don't get it. I did not realise how bad the light looked. Sorry. I have no idea tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Yeah. There's porn about Sailor Moon. Yeah, I know. There's all sorts of things about Sailor Moon. I don't want to know. Nah, because the light's bright out there, it's making me look... Yeah, I can see that. I had no idea. Alright, so we'll just see what happens. I will see you guys later, maybe, or I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye.